Hello, everyone, and welcome to another story time brought to you by me, Miss Sasha. And I hope that you all are doing absolutely fantastic out there, whatever time of day it is. And I am just going to get right on into the read aloud. All right. So, first, of course, for those of you who have not been following along, I've been reading from this book here. Okay. So this book is titled JD and the Hairshow Showdown, written by J. Dillard, illustrated by Akeem S. Roberts. And this says, what in the bubble? Who's the next celebrity barber, you guys? Oh my goodness. And if you're new to this channel, let me tell you something. You need to go back and listen to JD and the Great Barber Battle. All right. So this is when you'll find out how JD, who is the main character, how he became this little celebrity barber, you guys. All right. And then in the book two, which is titled JD and the Family Business, it goes into how he started his business, him and his sister, when she came to him with the idea of him and her starting a YouTube channel. All right. And so his sister, by the way, her name is Vanessa. And then you get to, see all the dynamics between them and their friends and all of the shenanigans that happen. All right. Excellent, excellent book. So make sure you go back and listen to those. So now it brings us to this book here. All right. So JD, he is in the ATL. All right. Those of you who don't know what ATL is, that's Atlanta. Okay. Holla at my ATL folks out there. All right. And he is getting ready, him and his mom, for that meet and greet. All right. So he's getting ready because he is going to be showing off his skills in front of way more people than he did in Meridian, Mississippi, which is his hometown. So let me go ahead and get started. All right. This is chapter 4, y'all. So, chapter 3, him and his mom, they're in the hotel, just loving it up, just loving all the royal treatment. And so now, chapter 4, this is entitled Starstruck. I put on my Sunday best for the meet and greet, which was always black shiny shoes, black pants, and a white button down shirt. But somehow, I still felt a little underdressed. Most adults were in work clothes, wearing what looked like nicer versions of my church clothes and the clothes Granddad wore to his burial insurance business meetings. I wondered what Jordan would say. He was the one who gave me fashion advice. The first person to come over to us was a lady with straight shoulder length hair who introduced herself as Holly Williams, the marketing director who had reached out to me on YouTube. Oh my goodness, it's nice to meet you, JD, she said. She shook my mom's hand and then she shook mine. How was your trip? Did everything go smoothly? Everything was perfect, Miss Williams, my mom replied. Thank you for taking good care of us. This should be an eye opening experience for my son. People in even fancier dress clothes walked around offering everyone water, wine, or soda. There were also little trays with pigs and blankets, chicken fingers, and pita bread with something I'd read about called hummus. I ate everything they offered. After about 30 minutes, the doors opened and I could see a big ballroom. There were tables with white cloths on them surrounding a big stage. Was there going to be more food? I guess I didn't need those extra snacks from the limo. As we entered the room, a greeter asked for our last name and ushered us to our assigned table. Mom and I sat down. We were the first ones at our table. Suddenly, there was a loud gasp, followed by a squeal and a shriek. Someone yelled out. Everyone turned and looked at the ballroom entrance. It was Lil Eazy Breezy, the kid rapper whose new TikTok challenge, the Breezy Slide, had gone viral. I never thought I'd actually get to see him up close. We were having dinner together, even if he was sitting at another table. Lil Eazy Breezy was only 3 years older than me, but everyone knew who he was. He had 360 waves in his head and wore skinny jeans with the latest pair of Yeezys. Lil Eazy Breezy took his seat at the front of the ballroom next to a huge security guard. I think the other people around him were his parents and a manager or something. Holly Williams walked to the stage. She grabbed the microphone stand and bent it down to her face. Welcome to this year's Midsummer Beauty Brothers Hair Show in Atlanta, Georgia! She yelled. The crowd clapped and cheered. Woo! Some people even clinked their glasses with a spoon. This year's theme is the digital glam experience, Miss Williams continued. We have so many wonderful barbers and stylists of all ages here who will teach our attendees how to boost their profiles through social media. I felt proud. I was one of the wonderful barbers Miss Williams was talking about. First, I would like to start by thanking this year's diamond, gold, and bronze sponsors. Secondly, we would like to thank our yearly donors. Last but not least, we would like to thank our exhibitors because without you, this wouldn't be possible. And a special shout out to this year's guest of honor, Lil Eazy Breezy. The melody of the Breezy Slide started to play in the background, and Lil Eazy Breezy himself stood up and did a few steps. The crowd roared. As soon as Lil Eazy Breezy sat down, a bunch of waiters entered the room and took our orders. The choices were printed on a little card in front of us. Main course, barbecue cauliflower with corn on the cob and vegan cornbread. Steak with mashed potatoes and green beans. Roasted quail with yellow rice. Dessert, red velvet cake, butter pound cake, vanilla bean sorbet with mango slices. I turned to Mom. What's quail? I asked. It's a type of bird, kind of like chicken, but with less meat and more bone. Why would anyone want less meat and more bone? When the waiter asked me for my order, I told him I wanted steak with mashed potatoes and a slice of pound cake for dessert. That sounded like something Grandma and Granddad would make. There were 5 chairs at the table, and soon they were filled. There were 2 women who looked about Mom's age. One lady had a curly tapered haircut that was shaved down on the sides. She had even dyed her curls orange. The other lady had long box braids down to her waist. It seemed like they were friends. Then the person sitting next to me spoke up. Hello, young man. He had dark skin, black glasses, and an extra low fade, and a goatee. There aren't that many kids here. You must do something extra special. He chuckled a little as he said that. Well, sir, I cut hair. I go by JD the Kid Barber, I said, pointing to my name tag. Oh, wow, that's different. How old are you, may I ask? 8. The man leaned back in his chair and whistled. When I was 8, I barely knew how to buckle the belt on my pants. You out here cutting hair? That's quite an accomplishment, young man. Mom laughed to herself as she patted me on the head. Oh, I'm sorry, miss. I should have introduced myself to you first. Are you his mother? The man asked. I sure am, Mom said. I'm Timothy Smalls. I work in marketing for a new social media platform called Jiggy, he said. Just as Mr. Smalls handed Mom his business card, our dinner arrived. The steak didn't exactly look like what we ate at home, but the pound cake did, and I was eager to eat it. Mom had ordered the barbecue cauliflower. I remember reading about vegan food after Jessica said her dad wanted to try it. The cornbread was vegan, which meant it was made without milk, butter, or eggs. Would you like to try some? Mom asked, lifting the yellow square on her fork toward me. I shook my head and cut into my steak. Mr. Smalls ordered the quail. Just like Mom had said, it looked like a very tiny chicken. Slowly and one by one, people got up and left the ballroom when they finished the dinner. Some stayed in the hallway outside to talk more. I turned toward the stage to try to find Lil Eazy Breezy. I had to get a picture with him, and now seemed like a good time. Who knew if he'd be free tomorrow when there was so much to do? Vanessa had asked me to bring her back a new comb or beads from the show, but I knew a photo with Lil Eazy Breezy would be better. But Lil Eazy Breezy's table was empty. I had missed him. Mom checked the time on her cell phone and then tapped me on the head. JD, you have a long day tomorrow. Let's head back to the room so you get enough rest. I nodded, got up, and slowly pushed in my chair. Even Mom had managed to make a new connection with Mr. Smalls, and she wasn't even here for business. I wondered if I'd get another chance tomorrow to get that picture. Y'all, oh man, let me show y'all Mr. Smalls, that picture. All right, you see JD in the middle and his mom looking so dope. Let me see, was there another picture in this? Oh yeah. Oh, here go Lil Eazy Breezy. His cool self, the breezy slide. Oh wow, you guys, awesome, awesome. I'm just feeling it. I hope you all are still feeling this book as well. Didn't that menu, that sounded good, y'all? I was like, how many of you all have tried vegan food? I know I like trying vegan food. I've had some vegan fries before. I know that sounds funny, right? It's like, how are they vegan fries? Okay. They were vegan loaded fries. They had some crab meat, which obviously wasn't real crab, right? And some other, avocado on there. And it was very, very delicious, by the way. I like a lot of different types of vegan foods. But anywho, just reminiscing. Now I'm getting hungry, y'all. Dang, man. So, anywho, you all let me know in the comment section what you all thought about that chapter. I thought it was dope once again. And do you all think that JD is going to be able to get that picture with Lil Eazy Breezy? I think he will. I really do. I got faith. Okay, so next time I will be, of course, reading chapter 5. So if you all are, keeping along with me, please do so. If you want to go read ahead, please do that too. All right, just make sure you return back to listen to chapter 5 so we can enjoy this dope book together. Thank you all for listening, and remember to please keep reading for at least 30 minutes a day. All right, take care. I'm Miss Sasha. Peace.